This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. We are in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. We are live at the Staples Center, home of the Clippers. And, of course, Kelly Olynyk. Team moving on here without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
In the corner, George with it. Nailed from three-point land. George has got the first 3 points tonight for Los Angeles. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Now Leonard. Following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. And the basket is good.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense of when to shoot the mid-range.
Joseph has an open look. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Leonard. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Going against one of the elite players in the league in Kawhi Leonard, he knows they have their work cut out for them. Coach said Kawhi is the complete player. He doesn't make mistakes. We can't count on them losing this game. We need to win it for ourselves. So they will try and be the aggressors tonight. Try. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Going inside. Nobody near George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go with the three. And another three for Detroit.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And George, here we go. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 2. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Stolen by George. Now the Clippers moving it up. Back to Harrison. Pass to George. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Stewart with the steal. Now here's Bay. It's stolen. side for George. Knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 9. Pistons trailed by 5. .131 left to play in the first quarter. Cunningham with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Harrison. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. And the dunk by Stewart.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Leonard. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. It's good from long range. He has 7.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
To the middle. And Stewart gets it to go.
The assist goes to
Stewart's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
The assist.
Good work there as it goes. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
The Clippers trail. Now Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Back to Powell. Now here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for your Clippers, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Chandler attacking. Intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Hartenstein. Powell with the screen. Batum for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Changes up. And the layup is up and in. He has 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. 6 on the shot clock. Powell for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Powell for 3.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
2 minutes remaining.
And as good as his offense has been, Norman Powell's calling card since he entered the league is his defense.
For the 3, Chandler. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Outside, Batum. And here's Covington. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jackson drives in. Oh, that's blocked. It's Chandler high post. To the inside. Murray left side. Chandler outside. No good on the triple. And Smitty, what makes Powell such a great defender? Clearly he has the tools.
Yes, Kevin. He has good awareness, that's one. Lateral quickness, and he's very physical, and he puts that 6'11" wingspan to use.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Covington's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
For the Pistons.
T-shirt time.
Pistons leading by 3.
Substitution.
Stewart in the corner. Back to Joseph. Beyond the arc. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 7 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Detroit.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Joseph. And the layup's good off the glass. Joseph's got the first bucket of the third here for Detroit.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Leonard.
Out of bounds.
And it's blocked.
Clippers basketball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out left to the wing. Joseph down low. Second chance shot. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's defense. LA basketball.
Clippers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
High post, Zubas. Back to Leonard. There's the drive. And finished off by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
And Kawhi, one of the top players. In the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
Stewart a screen. Leonard with the steal. Right side George. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got 12 points in the game.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
They get the rebound. Stewart. Excellent D there from George.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Outside for Bagley. Pass to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Stewart, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Down low. It's deflected. And stolen by Diallo. The shot by Chandler, wide open.
3 points.
Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Chandler's got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 30.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Batum, good.
More than willing to make the next pass. Powell is a total team player.
And Chandler, here we go. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation.
LA basketball.
Clippers trailed by 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Jackson with the drive. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Covington. From outside the arc. Rebound Detroit. Now here's Chandler. Out to the right wing. For 3, Murray.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harrison. Outside Leonard for 3. Unable to get that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. Offside Chandler. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Clippers on defense. Pass to Diallo. Stolen by George. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's Murray penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Spins. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
So for the Pistons, that free throw good from Harrison.
Well, with Zubac's on the floor, you know what you'll get. He gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Into the lane. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Detroit leading by 12. Joseph looking over the floor. To the left wing. Back to Bay. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Joseph with the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Stewart, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
So it's Detroit now. Outside, Joseph. To the paint. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. From deep, George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
The anticipation for the steal, the athleticism on the finish. Paul George is a game changer.
Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Bagley. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 9. Back to Leonard. Screen by Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
To the middle.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
and I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Pass to Cunningham. .52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Stewart. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard with no one around. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that run.
You're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, that one's not going to go. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. A truly easy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group.
One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The prophets in living. One hope, one quest.
Rule number 1, never be number 2. Got the candy apple loops with the gas and I boom. Mad cause I'm rich and I'm young and I'm cute. All eyes on me when I step in the room. You stay with my name in your mouth. Don't your get tired, that's a mouthful. When I wear my jewels and sip my juice, need a couple Cuban links with some big boots. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta watch, I win, win, win. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that, my body. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that, loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. My back is aching. aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right. My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right.
I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. Looking for trouble, I'm coming with double. And then I'm bursting your bubble. Doing whatever I want, whenever I want to. Paper beside me, I'm always ready to rumble. Oh, around acting like a fool, begging on my dope. Oh, I see you last week. You tried to pass me. You ain't no athlete. Doing what I want to do makes me comfortable. I'ma count these hundreds blue with no regards to you. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. Ooh, I've been trying to keep my cool. Late nights posted in the stool. Money making moves. Don't know what to choose. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. You don't really want me, you just wanna boast. You just wanna be in all my videos. No, think you gotta go. Acting like a model, never walked before. So, it's no love. Never seen it on when well I could. Now you wanna girl, but what's good? No, you think I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what the bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what the bands do.
Win, locking my target and get it. Tunnel vision undefeated. I do it once and repeat it. Locking my eyes on a goal. Can't nobody tell me no. Follow my dreams with my soul. Can't nobody tell you no. Passion. I'm a champion. I just wanna get. I focus and locked in. Full adrenaline. I'm a discipline. I just wanna get. Another round, I know it's for the win. I'm going straight to the finish line. I'm ready to go, I'm not wasting time. Stripped of a lion, feel so alive. Foot on the pedal in overdrive. Full of passion. I'm a champion. I just wanna get. I focus and locked in. Full adrenaline. I'm a discipline. I just wanna get. Another round, I know it's for the win. I'm coming strong like a tsunami. Leaving my mark, making history. Taking the title with guarantee. Chasing the glory, yeah, you know me. Coming in first like I'm royalty. Holding my trophy of victory. Ain't nobody do it quite like me. All of my ways take it seriously. I'm a champion. I just wanna get. I focus and locked in. Full adrenaline.
Yeah. So many shows last year, man, mashed bare work, now they can't afford me. Young and rich, but their engine's big, so they won't insure me. The lady out there told me it's way too much, go for something smaller. I said, nah, it's a myth, I'm trying to make the estate know when I cut that corner. Get love on the streets, cause they doing me when I duppy a beat. Flick on the rhythm and put it to sleep, and I stay in my zone when I'm cooking the heat. Struggle for you, but it's not into me. Used to run for the bus, now I run to the peak. Coming from nothing, it's lovely to see, so when man wanna envy, it's cutting me deep. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas. Talking, can't step in up when I just spent your advance on my wardrobe. Getting grown on your phone trying to talk loads, but if it's road best. Riding my wave, get lost in my thoughts though. Kinda mad back then I just saw notes, now my accountant sending my sort code. Broke up fresh off the lot, no test drive, dodging the X5, making the peps fly. True say you gotta get bread, so I told him tech time and get your head right. He said, bro, I'm just trying to get by, still on the ends, you're living your best life. Only right that I give him a check, can't see if I'm stressed or end up a UFO came from Mars on the spaceship. All these in a whip, man. Never in my life, but I'll no doubt if it pops off and set my dude. Then the show gets locked off. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas.
Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. Yeah, half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego, let me check on battleship, I sink afloat, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hole, shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Misadventures, the restless hungry. Intestines, cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Sion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got it. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
taste it fine. Can't afford no more wasted time. I'm trying to show you being patient and not my vibe, not my vibe. I'm trying to link on some ASAP vibes. I ain't never really had a patient side. I'm trying to rock right now if the time is right. Time